Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Chase Vance, and what I'm going to be sharing with everyone here today, this is going to be for friends and people that I know, and then also for anyone else out there on the internet that could be seeing this over the course of time. Um, this is sort of a continuation of a video that I posted a little over a year ago in regards to a lot of the experiences that I started having whenever I recommitted to my faith. So being a Christian. So I'm going to do a statement of faith later on in this video. But the reason I wanted to do this, some of you know that this video has been coming around for a while, and I don't really have an excuse for not having posted it before. It's maybe this is the time that it was supposed to get done. So what I'll be talking about today is a dream or a vision, whatever we want to call it. I think, biblically speaking, I think dreams and visions are most of the time referring to the same thing. And the experience that I had was of before the rapture, then the actual moment of the rapture, and then the moments right after the rapture occurs for everyone else that was left behind. And I, for some of the things that I'll be sharing here, some of you guys may think I'm crazy, and that's totally okay. I just ask that anyone out there, whether you're Christian or not, anyone that is Christian, I don't know how long this is going to be, but I'm just going to say absolutely every single minuscule detail that I can remember from this dream. And this whole thing has been running through my mind like literally every single day since it happened. And I can't get anything of what I saw out of my mind, and I just had to put it all down. I'll be referencing some notes here on my other screen, and just sharing everything that I saw. And for anyone out there that's not Christian, for whatever reason, if you just haven't been exposed to the Bible or you, by your own choice, would ask that you see through the whole video and let me know what you think. Believers or not, I would ask that anyone in the comments here just share your thoughts, and we'll kind of take it from there. So I'll preface a couple things here. So when it comes to visions and dreams that people have, I think that God speaks to, he'll do things in a vision that he knows that's going to catch your attention specifically. My dream was based around, what caught my attention was there was a musical component. Anyone that knows me knows that I'm all about music. I listen to all genres, and I'm very particular, and love listening to new things. The other part was sunsets and some stuff that was going on in the sky. And as you can tell behind me, just with some of my travels and stuff, I like taking pictures, and sunsets are awesome. So that was something else that I think that God used to catch my attention here. So the next thing is whenever you think you could be experiencing a dream or vision, because I think that there are times when people they could be having these things, but they might dismiss them because they might not be aware of what's going on. And there's a couple things, and I don't know if there's any way that we can really solidify this because we don't really know what's going on in the spirit realm all the time. But I do think that there is some continuity based upon, now that you're looking at this video and maybe other videos that you could be seeing online about people who have had these different dreams and visions. I feel that there is, let's see, what did I write here? It's not like a lucid dream where you're able to control things and manipulate things. The way that I would describe this is it was like a movie that was happening around me. I kind of felt like a puppet where I was being turned to see different things. There was a couple times where I had some decision making ability to where I interacted with some of the things or people within this vision, but it was very, very small. Most of it, I was being controlled through what was going on, and it was like a movie type experience that was happening all around me. And then there's also a sense of knowing. I've seen a lot of people talk about this where you're seeing something that you don't know, everything that's going on, but there is a knowing of some kind, and it's a very difficult way to describe that. But so I think I would just leave it at that. That there's a knowing based upon what you're seeing. So I'm going to break this whole dream into sort of three parts. I think for the first part, I'm going to. I might lose some of you guys, and I think that this part of the dream was something that was specific to me, to catch my attention, but also for, again, for everyone else out there, because it's possible that our dreams, again, are for us, but also for your immediate sphere of influence for you to share with everyone else. So the first part of the dream is a bit more abstract, but there are a couple details that I'll be explaining what I believe my takeaways were based upon what I saw. In the second part of the dream, I knew absolutely what was going on based upon what I was seeing. And then the third part of the dream, well, would not be, it was after I woke up and I did some analysis of the scripture, which I will explain. So that's that. Okay, so then also this dream occurred just, I don't know why, but I think maybe timestamps are important. So this dream happened on November 12th, 2019, which was a year and 1 day after I went public with my faith. So basically, I recommitted to my Christian faith, and I'm actually going to say that prayer towards the end of this. So if anyone else wants to do that, you'll be able to. So I recommitted on November 11th, 2018, and then I went public on the internet, just to my following, on November 11th. So that was November 11th, 2018 was when I recommitted, because I was Christian before, but I wanted to start fresh. I went public with what I believe on November 11th, 2019, and then this experience that I'll be describing here occurred the morning of November 12th, 2019. So, and whenever we make a big step for God, and that was kind of a big step for me, going public with what I believe, I think that God takes note of all those things in particular. I think everything's written down, but those moments in particular where you truly made a big step for God, those do not go unnoticed, and this happened the day after I went public with what I believe. So let's go on into this here. Let's see. I'm just looking at my notes right now, and even goodness, my heart's even pounding like while going through some of this stuff here. So the way that this vision opened up, again, the first part, I might lose some of you guys, but bear with me here. It opened up into what appeared to be like a hotel ballroom or like a small concert hall, and there was like a rehearsal that looked like that was going on, and but there was an immediate knowing that this was not reality, because sometimes in dreams there's this overlap, like you don't realize it was a dream until you woke up. You're like, oh, that was a dream. But there was an immediate knowing of like, okay, I am not awake right now. There's something else going on. And the reason I knew this was because where I ended up is not something I would ever end up by my own choosing. So it looked like they were preparing or doing a rehearsal for a heavy metal concert. So again, bear with me here. And I've listened to everything, but heavy metal it's never really been my genre of choice. So I know that would never be a type of music that I would go out of my way to listen to on my own. And whatever it was, so it wasn't my type of music, but then when I was in the room, I started to observe all these people around me. And I saw people that were tattooed everywhere, like from head to toe, everything was covered, and all of these tattoos were like evil looking symbols. There was skulls and just other things I couldn't even like describe. But that's what I saw on all these people. And then after seeing all of their tattoos, I tried to like look at their faces and see what they look like there. And at first, like they seemed to be smiling, like they were happy, but I couldn't quite tell what was going on. But they seemed to be like reasonably happy people. And I will be explaining a little bit more towards the end of this what I believe all these people that I saw, who they were and what they were and what their circumstances were in life. But I do believe that it was humans that I was seeing at this point. Then after looking around a little bit more, there was kind of a strange detail, but I remember there was this woman that walked past me, and she was like transparent. The way that I would describe what she looked like, this would be, I'll use a couple like pop culture references and some other references through this, but I don't want to use them too much to delude the value of what's going on, of what I experienced, but just to really, again, paint a picture. And for anyone that's played video games out there, if you can imagine that Halo Cortana, there was like some of these videos that were played between the different levels of the video game. And there was this one production that the animators put together of this Cortana figure, and that's kind of this sort of like glowing woman. That's what it looked like, except this woman had wings, and I remember she had like a drunken, stumbling walk. And like I made eye contact with her. But she didn't like make eye contact with me. It was like she was a zombie, just like kind of like stumbling around. But that was interesting detail that I remember. A transparent looking woman that had these wings on her and was just walking past. And I guess another thing